Bunnings knows the important role local rugby clubs play in bringing communities together. For the past 5 years, we have worked shoulder to shoulder with clubs from across the country, contributing over $1.5 million of Bunnings products and materials for facility upgrades. We are proud to help grow the game we love.
Kia ora e te whānau, Bulavanaka, Talofa Lava, Malolele, and a very good afternoon and welcome to the Central Energy Trust Arena here in Palmerston North. What a game, what an occasion we have. It is round 4, of course, of the Bunnings Warehouse Farah Palmer Cup. These two Premiership sides taking on one another today. Of course, Auckland sitting in 3rd, taking on Manawatū in 4th. What a game, what an occasion we have. Two very strong sides, and of course we've seen Auckland have played 2-1-2. We've seen Manawatū's played 3-1-2, both coming off big wins last week, and here are some of the results from this weekend gone. So North Harbour going down to Northland, taking that Northland 39 points to 22 over North Harbour, and today we see, that was last night, today we see Counties Manawatū 65-14 winners over the Hawke's Bay Tui 65-14, and of course Northland and Counties Manawatū both coming up triumphant. We have Manawatū, as we know, the Cyclones at home against the Auckland Storm, and what will be a bell ringer, one of the games of the round here in Palmerston North. Later today, of course, Tasman Mako taking on the Otago Spirit, and then tomorrow we have the double header, of course, Wellington playing Taranaki, hosting Taranaki, and Waikato hosting top of the table Canterbury. Those games at 11:35, Wellington, Taranaki, and 2:05 for the Canterbury game. So some amazing games, some mouth-watering games to come, but we're going to run through the Auckland Storm side, and there is some power right across the park, of course, to name a few, as you can see the side here, but the experience of Eloise Blackwell, of course, the captain, another one who's been fantastic, Taufa Basson, always worth watching, and of course Eramia and Nankiville making up the pivots there. Halfback first 5 will be dangerous, and look for some danger out wide. Of course Maeva today on debut, Kane Maeva and Scott and Singh to provide plenty of pace, and a very strong bench there ready to come on for the Auckland Storm side, and their head coach Ben Cinnamon. And the home side, the Manawatū Cyclones, we've seen how many points they can compile and score, and seen the damage they can do to sides when they've got the ball in hand. And of course we'll be looking out for players like Tavake, of course Sturmy, Kahurangi Sturmy, the captain, and then of course in the name of Sturmy, of course, don't forget Rangi Marie Sturmy, the vice-captain, captain at number 8, and the vice-captain there at first 5, and the experience of Salika Winiata there at the back. They've had a very dangerous back 3 so far this year as well, and plenty of power and experience to come on from the bench. Their head coach, Bryce Grant. As we see now the Auckland Storm side coming on to the park here at the Central Energy Trust Stadium here in Palmerston North. Great to see them led out, of course, by Captain Eloise Blackwell. Playing away from home today, it is a bit of a westerly wind around here today. The wind was up a little earlier, quite heavily, so that could play a factor. It is 14 degrees Celsius, so great to report it is sunny here with a bit of cloud. Very, very possible chance of rain, but it's looking like we'll be okay for this round 4 Bunnings Warehouse Farah Palmer Cup Premiership clash. Just to let you know, the Auckland Storm, whether you were aware or not, came off a big win, 104 points to 30 over the Bay of Plenty Volcanics last week to keep their record of 10 points, played 2-1-2 safe, and Manawatū, a really nice, well-worked win, 73-5 over the Hawke's Bay Tui, as we see Manawatū brought out by their captain, leader, legend, Kahurangi Sturmy. Both teams, of course, captained by forwards who really play lead by example type operation for their teams. That's the way they've always been, and expect plenty of go forward and carry. And fireworks are plenty here at the Central Energy Trust Stadium in Palmerston North. Donnie Bell bringing you this one. Referee today, Taniaka Urata, and just minutes away here from kickoff. As we see Auckland coming from left to right, and we'll be getting proceedings underway here. Just waiting from the all clear from referee Taniaka Urata. And it's kick-off time. And away we go here. Auckland Storm kicking off to the Manawatū Cyclones, and it's very nicely taken down there by February. Eleanor February's done really well for Manawatū, who are just holding on to the ball really nicely here. They collected that well, and nice safe hands off the kickoff as they look to spread wide. Look to run just outside their 22. As we see the centre Windsor, and strong run using their forwards straight away. Naruhe getting on with it here is the halfback Lush. Unfortunately, that's gone behind Winiata, and Manawatū have had to do a little bit of tidying up here. Still with the ball in hand though, the Cyclones. And they go back and they look to tidy up, and Winiata pops that into touch and calm things down in the first minute. All frantic stuff from the Manawatū Cyclones, and it will be the Auckland Storms put in around 30 metres out. So here we go, Auckland Storm with the ball. Very nice play here. Nankivell just very safe. That's strong running. Straight away, Auckland using their forwards. Looking to get on with it is Eramia. And the fullback comes in, Singh. With it now, Eramia moves it wide to the second five, Papali'i. As they look to shift it towards the wide channels. Now some tight play. It's a nice run from Tawhaono. And they go back, they look to use ball runners, very strong. Pick and go there from Auckland, and the halfback, Eramia, goes herself. Nice run, goes forward over the game line. And the pick and go outside centre, Mete. Auckland here still with it, Eramia. Now they go to the loose set prop, Tawhaono up towards the 22 metre line. Auckland Storm with the ball in hand. They shift it wide. Eramia, lovely little inside the ball there from Nankivell, who comes steaming through. Around 15 metres out here. Eramia, now the hooker Taufua. Storm still have it, playing some safe footy here. And up the guts they go to Tangiao Misapeka. Storm still have a trap there. Blackwell. And they move it wide. Lovely fend there from Basson. Basson through the middle. Basson over at Auckland Storm. First try here in round 4 of the Bunnings Farah Palmer Cup Premiership. And the Auckland Storm are over. It's Taufa Basson. Great try, individual fend. And put her head down and absolutely went for it at gusto. Lovely interplay there. As you see, a big fend. 2, 3. Beats 3 would-be tacklers, 3 wonderful right-hand fends, and over goes Taufa Basson and Auckland Storm, leading this one here at Palmerston North over the Manawatū Cyclones, 5-0, kick to come. Successful conversion attempt. No problems whatsoever there, straight out in front. Of course, the try scorer making things nice and straightforward for the Auckland goal kicker, Dana Nankivell, who's still done a really good job slotting that one. 3 minutes gone here. Auckland Storm leading the Manawatū Cyclones 7 points to 0. straight down on the 22-metre line, and it's nicely trapped there by the Auckland team who run that really strongly up past the 22-metre line. Here's Taufua, wonderful hands, although the tight head prop, Tunu's unable to hold on to it, and they've had to scramble back. Blackwell's had to scramble back and go for it, and here come Auckland using the wide channels really nicely down here. Using the right lane is Brown. Back they go to Eramia who finds Mete. Mete finds her forward runners in Tangiao Misepeka. And it will be a critical penalty to the Manawatū Cyclones, who are desperate to get their hands on the ball, and they will have an attacking opportunity. Of course, the Auckland Storm leading this one, 4 minutes gone, 7-0 over the Cyclones, and Manawatū getting on with it straight away, just popping that one into the far left touchline here. And they will have a chance to work out a line out. 22 metres out from the Auckland Storm try line, and finally some ball for Manawatū, and a nice opportunity. And February finds her jumper, and here comes the rolling ball. Really nicely done here so far from the Manawatū Cyclones. They're taking this up, they're going forward at a rate of knots. Some beautiful forward play here, working together well. February's got a trap there at the back, and the rolling ball still moving forward, proving to be really effective for the Manawatū side, who is still going. The referee has her arm up, playing the advantage here for a penalty. Still here, Cyclones, metres out from the Auckland Storm try line. Still with the ball safely trapped in the back. Now they go wide to Lush. Moving it wide. Beautiful passing. Winiata finds the right wing. Here we go. Playo towards the try line. Unable to hold on to it. Just waiting to see if the referee is coming back for the penalty. And back they come to the far left-hand side. Some really nice play there from the Manawatū Cyclones, working well as a 15. First of all, the forward pack collectively just fronting, well and truly fronting with that line-out drive, getting inches away from the try line, and beautiful work just spreading the ball wide, heading out towards the wide channels, and another chance here as we see Sturmey making use of the penalty and popping that one out into the touchline. And when I say making use, I'll be looking to make use of the forward pack, and they'll be going for the drive again here. Referee just taking a minute to get the line out set and right. And here we go, Manawatū. And they decide to use Kahurangi. Sturmey, the captain. Sturmey inches away. Some very nice defence. Taufa Bassin doing a good job for the Auckland team. And here we go, the loose head prop of Manawatū Tavake. And still with it, Manawatū Cyclones. Holding on to the ball. Some really nice retention here. And they decide to go for a short ball. Right. Just inches away here. Sturmey getting real close. The Manawatū Cyclones here with the ball. Still trapped at the back, moving it wide, and unfortunately unable to hold on to it. So chance going begging here from Manawatū, but some beautiful play using those wide channels, and it will be an Auckland Storm line out. Christo Taufua, a bit of pressure on here. Taufua finds her jumper Brown really nicely, and they decide to run it out, and it's Nankivell with a strong run, playing the penalty advantage, and Auckland Storm, an absolute ideal result for them, having to defend really stoutly over the last minute or two, and they will get a nice relief penalty and be able to work their way out from their own try line, as we see Nankivell looking to put this one into touch just beyond the 22-metre line. So some sharp defence paying off, and Manawatū just not able to quite get their passing right down that right edge, but certainly showing some prowess and the danger that they will possess today. Scores remain 7-0, Auckland Storm leading the Manawatū Cyclones here in round 4 of this Bunnings Warehouse Farah Palmer Cup, and a nice line-out take. And a really nice run there from Moi Moi. Eramia. And Auckland still with the ball in hand. And they decide to go forward, straight up the guts. straight through the ruck. And it's worked. The ball runners at Tunu and Taupo have been really good. They're competing now for the ball and done really well there, Brown, to collect it for an Auckland side. And Auckland look to shift it here with ball runners. And a big fend coming here from Auckland. Still with the ball, shifting it, looking to go to the right lanes. Couldn't quite find the timing to find the fullback Singh. But Auckland still with it. Eremia, Mete. And a really nice run here from Moi Moi. Beautiful footwork here from Eremia. Now they shift it. And they shift it really well now with the ball. Here they come, Papali'i. Papali'i moves it to the wide channels. Auckland Storm. Coming at the Cyclones at a rate of nice, some beautiful ball possession here. Here's Mete. Mete finds Tafe Ono. Auckland Storm with it. Eremia. Big run from Atunu. And the pick and go from the Auckland Storm side. Does the halfback Eremia. Mete, beautiful from Blackwell. Here come the Auckland Storm and over they go. Try Elizabeth Moi Moi and try Auckland Storm. Some great face play. They held on to the ball. Some really intelligent rugby. Some nice short passes. Some play through the ruck. As you can see on the replay here, just a brilliant run from Mete, linking with Blackwell. Blackwell tucking the pass and a big don't argue from Elizabeth Moi Moi. And over go the Auckland Storm for their second try this afternoon here at the Central Energy Trust Stadium in Palmerston North. Oh, and the ball just coming off the tee here. And Nankivell's just going to drop kick it. Going to get on with that. And that is a beautiful drop kick. Ball came off the tee, as I'm sure you saw. And Dana Nankivell, who has been exceptional so far early in this Farah Palmer Cup game, just decided, righto, felt like she had all the time in the world and simply drop kicked it over straight between the horns, and really nice play. Just smart heads up play from her, being able to drop kick that straight between the horns. 14-0 Auckland Storm leading the Manawatū Cyclones as we see things getting kicked off. And oh no, going too far, disaster here. They'll be disappointed with that, the Manawatū Cyclones, who have shown some great prowess, and we've seen how dangerous they are with the ball in hand, but at this point in time they have kicked that past the dead ball line, and it will be a loose head and feed and an Auckland Storm scrum. First scrum of the day here. This will be interesting. A couple of really nice, strong, very talented bookends, otherwise known as front rowers. Auckland Storm, nice attacking opportunity on halfway. And the Cyclones, yes, they'll be left slightly disappointed that that kick bounced. A tad unlucky though. It wasn't like they kicked it dead completely. And referee says we'll be having that scrum again. So first reset as the ladies find their footing here. As you can surely hear, a westerly wind blowing around today, but it is a beautiful 14 degrees, sunny with a bit of cloud around. And that's a really nice scrum from the Auckland Storm side here. Mia decides to go to Nankivell, and they spin it wide using their backs. Nice play from Singh to Scott. Mia has a trap. Nankivell, nice inside ball. Big crunching defence from the Manawatū Cyclones. Needed to happen, and we see Atunu holding on to it. That's a nice run, some nice go forward play here. Now Auckland use Singh. Now they use Taufua. Really nice scrum to start things off and some strong ball running. But brilliant work there at the breakdown from Doyle. Outstanding with Windsor. Victoria Doyle and Jacinda Windsor putting some real serious pressure there on the breakdown, winning their Manawatū Cyclone side a much relieved and very important penalty. Defensive penalty there. See Nankivell put that into touch. And it will be Manawatū Cyclone's opportunity to hold on to the ball here. Of course, facing a very powerful Auckland Storm side that have started this game well with 2 converted tries, leading 14-0, almost quarter of an hour gone here in this round 4 clash. And a little unlucky there, wasn't the worst line out in the world, but really nice work from the Auckland Storm side as we see them moving it wide, and Moi Moi showing how dangerous she is. It was a nice ball from Basonda Moi Moi. They've had to go back and tidy that up, Mete. Papali'i. Lovely carry here from Auckland. Still with it. Eremia. Some really nice passing here, Eremia. Still with it safely, Auckland taking this one up. Eremia moves it left. Basson. Some strong defence, of course, coming in from the Cyclones, and Auckland have acknowledged that and nudge it in behind. And unfortunately for them, they have misjudged that kick, and it will be a Manawatū Cyclones putting that one out on the full. So we've seen how dangerous the forwards are from both sides. Some wonderful ball runners. Great to hear so much chat going on out there, the two sides. And oh, that's really nicely taken there. Taylor, Samantha Taylor doing a really nice job. And here come the Cyclones. We'll get to see them run. Nice run from Naruhe. Naruhe did well, but pass has gone behind them. Winiata got a little bit of tidying up to do. Tucks a nice pass forward, and that's better from the Cyclones, who have cleaned up. A couple of passes just gone behind the players. Wind will be playing a factor for sure. Here we have the captain, Kahurangi Sturmey. Now with the ball's lush. They spin it wide. Opportunity here for the Manawatū Cyclones. Fortunately, the pass has gone behind and a little bit of tidying up having to be done. And it is done, and they managed to keep it in play. Some nice passing there from Rangi Marie Sturmey. And referee says no advantage, and it is a knock-on. And it will be the Manawatū Cyclones, loose head and feed. I'll just be looking for ball retention will be key here for the Cyclones. We've seen how dangerous they are from any part of the park over the last few weeks. Of course, they've clocked up a couple of wins, 73-5 last week, really throwing the ball around and showing how dangerous they can be with their outsides really dominating. So for them, the key will be is just getting their passing right, holding on to the ball, building some phase play and coming off the back of that. Of course, the Auckland Storm have had a near-perfect start, making the most of their opportunities with 2 very well-scored tries so far. 2 Premiership sides here. Storm currently sitting in 3rd, winning on points differential, both on 10 points. Manawatū in 4th, so it is the points differential that has the Storm leading this, but could be changes of plenty depending on the result of this game. So well and truly in the Premiership hunt and race, these 2 sides. Some big pressure here from the Auckland Storm scrum, but the referee has said that the Storm have gone early. And speaking of going, lovely run there from Kahurangi Stormy, the captain, as we see Wallace doing a really nice job. Well, the ball, Brianna Wallace, now they're getting on with it. And they move it to their outsides, and it is the second 5, Leah Bruff, who puts boot to ball. Fortunately, not quite paying off the way she hoped. And it will be the Auckland Storm's ball, and it's a tough one. Looks like she's into a pretty heavy headwind there when she was kicking that, Leah Bruff. But a nice heads-up play by the captain, Kaharangi Sturmey. Seen how dangerous she's been throughout the competition so far, and they'll be relying very heavily, I'm sure, on her go-forward ball running. It's a nice line-out taken there by Tangiao Misipeka. But Manawatū have been able to steal it. She took it really nicely initially off the line-out. Manawatū have come up with it, and Nankivell boot the ball. Down it goes to the fullback, Singh. Singh having a go here. Singh beats one. Here come the Auckland Storm. That's a really nice run there from Singh, really getting her Auckland Storm side on the front foot. And they use the tight forwards now through the middle. And they'll be disappointed with that pass. Winiata coming up with it. Unable to find Doyle, unfortunately, so it will be play on Auckland ball. Oh, beautiful stuff there from Blackwell. And Brown just tapping it on. Some wonderful tap-ons we've seen in the last few weeks of games from these ladies who have been tremendous with their tap-on play. As we see once again from Brown, and it is a penalty to Auckland Storm. So the ball changing sides several times on that occasion, some fairly frantic play, and it will result in a Auckland penalty. We see now Nankivell just slowing things down, and we'll look to put this out and set up for the Auckland Storm side to once again attack. Big shout out to their winger, Kane Maiava, of course on debut, and another potential debutant perhaps later in the game for Manawatū to be really excited about. But for now, a shout out to Maiava. Really nicely taken there from Auckland. Look at this, the rolling ball to perfection, but the number 8's done really well to get in there, Sturmey, and unsettle it, and she's turned it over. What was a beautiful ball, and that's great play there, Rangi Marie Sturmey. Now the Cyclones referee's got her arm up here, and they look to move it wide and make the most of the advantage. Here come the Cyclones. Dangerous, Winiata. Lovely run here from the Manawatū Cyclones, showing how dangerous they can be. And getting on with it here is Adamia. Referee still with the arm up. Cyclones with the ball. Looking to get on with it. Great to see the centres getting involved. Rough and Windsor. Now they go to the wide channels. Lovely play from Doyle. Doyle still with it past the 22-metre line. I beg your pardon, that was Jacinta Windsor who had a huge run down the left-hand side before, not Salika Winiata. That was Windsor who had it. Now they go and they use their forwards. Beautifully done. Nice play there to Tavake, and getting on. How's the inside ball from the Cyclones? Wow. Paige Lush, beautiful piece of play. And they come back for the penalty. And this is, and just waiting to see what the referee's got here. But that's really, really nice running rugby we've just seen from the Manawatū Cyclones. Piecing some phases together, holding on, getting a little bit of possession and territory at the same time. That is when they'll be at their most dangerous. Having a chat with the captains now, Urata. So referee just asking the players to calm things down here. No direct referee communication here to my earpiece, but it is still, as you can see, a Manawatū penalty. Just bearing in to see if we can hear anything more, but let's play on. As you viewers can see, a Manawatū penalty, and really appreciate all you viewers tuning in for this one to watch friends, family, and two quality sides of rugby, and really grateful to be bringing you this game. Another mouth-watering Premiership clash. That is a huge steal, chance to score Manawatū, and Auckland get back that's a massive line-out steal in the context of this game. Auckland Storm getting up at the front and disrupting that. Still almost fell the way of Manawatū, but not to be. But they will get the 5-metre scrum, so it's been forced by Auckland, which will mean the Manawatū Cyclones have the scrum 10 metres out. Chance here to hit back. They want to hit back quickly here at the, of course, Central Energy Trust Stadium. Looking absolutely picturesque today. You can see the windmills in the background. And of course, plenty of wind around. But in between that cloud is some lovely sunshine. And we hope that stays for the remainder of the game, of course. The home crowd will be hoping here for a Manawatū try and unable to hold on to it. They'll be really disappointed there. Leah Bruff just unable to hold on. A right idea, just couldn't fully execute. Pass from Lush to Bruff. Sadly going down, but still up at the right end of the ground. But it will be an Auckland Storm, a loose head and feed. "25 minutes gone in this first half. And Emerson Eremia puts it in. Does well. Nankivell. Strong run from Papali'i. Now they look to use their forward runners. Of course, their front row today. Tawhaono, Taufua, Tunu, showing how strong they are at running. There we go, Winiata. Winiata decides to show and go. Goes strongly. She's met in a nice tackle. Still trapped at the back here for the Manawatū Cyclones. Nice play here from Taylor. Lush. And a very tough take to Vake, almost doing a wonderful job taking that low pass, but unfortunately unable to hold on, and it will be a knock on, and it will be the Auckland Storm scrum. Great to see so many of you down here. Of course, today, here in Palmerston North, and for those of you unable to attend, absolutely fantastic you could join us for this round 4 Bunnings Warehouse Farah Palmer Cup clash. And we've seen plenty of, so far, really chancing their arms. Both of these teams with plenty of action, plenty of ball running, and some nice forward play. And off the back of that, both teams have tried to shift it wide, but I think so far it's been the forward dominance with the running. And great to see both first fives, of course, Sturmey and Nankivell, really looking to stamp their mark on this game. Auckland Bull. And referee's not happy. Says we're going to come up and we're going to reset. We've had a few resets today. Doesn't look like there's too many issues with footing. But it would be very hard to hear, of course, in that wind we're all too familiar with. Manawatū, they'll be wanting to make use of this wind in the best way possible. And some good signs when they've had the ball in hand. But this Auckland Storm team has been ruthless so far, both on attack and defensively, showing how sharp they are. Now we can hear the referee comms talking to the loose forwards. And scrum setting a very nice platform there for Auckland Storm. Some good play from Papali'i. Now they move it wide to Singh. And using the wide channels nicely, it was Maeva with the ball, and a nice clean out there from Scott, helping out her fellow winger, Misipeka. Eremia. Nankivell. Shifting it wide now, the Auckland Storm. Some strong defence and some real attacking play at the ruck from Manawatū, making a real nuisance of themselves there, slowing the Auckland Bull down. Brilliant attacking play at the ruck. We see it more and more in this day and age. And a flat ball at best, I was going to say there, from Hutunu. And unfortunately was flat to Misipeka. And when I say flat, it was forward. So it will be a Manawatū Cyclone scrum. And another chance for them to set up an attacking platform. Love the way they are targeting a lot of the rucks, looking to get their hands on the ball. Of course, nearly anybody in this day and age can be used as a fetcher, looking to attack the ruck and get the turnovers. Sides have been trained incredibly well on how to attack the ruck, and I think we'll see more of that from both sides today. But Manawatū Cyclones showing a really good example of how you can get your hands on the ball, and it really is first to the ruck these days. We've got a strong advantage there, and it's a nice scrum from the Cyclones, although they've done some really untidy work at the back on what had been a strong scrum, and it come up with it was Brown, and here come Auckland. Brilliant running here through the middle from the Auckland Storm, and it will be a penalty. Referee said hands on the ground, and Auckland look to go fast, and they do. Mate running at 15 metres out. Auckland with the ball, shifting it wide. They go to Scott. Scott's met in a strong tackle, inches away here. Auckland still with the ball in hand, coming at the Manawatū try line. Thick and fast, some nice defence here from Manawatū. Auckland still with it, inches away. Blackwell the captain, still with it. Auckland got it trapped at the back of the ruck. Oh, it's it. And it is a penalty to Manawatū. Almost put the hand up there for a try, and Manawatū getting on with it. Some really nice defensive play and pressure put on there. And a good game's a fast game, and Manawatū decide to tap and go inside their own 22 with the ball in hand. And shifted wide. Second five, Bruff decides enough's enough and belts a massive kick. Look at that, that is a tremendous kick. Of course the winds certainly played a part there, but it's still a great kick. Singh decides to move it, some nice hands here from the Auckland Storm side, and a nice tackle by Ava. Met in some strong heavy defence from the Manawatū side, who have turned it over. I've talked about how strong they've been at the ruck. So that's just changed hands 3 times here from Manawatū to Auckland. Back now, the penalty to Manawatū, hands in the ruck, and they're getting on with it. No time to breathe or stop here. Here, Amia finds her outsides. Manawatū still with it. Some really nice play there, of course, from the first 5. Rangimarie Sturmey, the vice captain, and they go wide. Here's a go, takes a boarding pass, takes a try. Manawatū, and it's Priya Playal, and she's over and they're on the board, the home side. Great try in the corner. Cyclones over, Manawatū over. Should say the Manawatū Cyclones. Lovely passing play from Bruff to Playal, who still had work to do, and a lovely gallop in from around 15 metres out. It's a try in the corner. Scores here 14-5. And conversion on this occasion unsuccessful. Wasn't all too far off, but great to see, of course, the home team. We've seen how dangerous they are when they've got the ball in hand and what they can do. And that came from a couple of quick penalty tap plays. Just getting on with it, shifting and moving that big Auckland Storm side around the park. And they've done a really good job. And we've got a HIA happening here. I will update you further, but scores here at the Central Energy Trust Stadium here. We're looking at 14 playing 5. Auckland leading Manawatū, but Manawatū now in the game, and we've seen how they can score tries from quick taps, quick play, heads up footy, and playing at a fast, frenetic pace. Seems to be their game on what's been a tremendous, well-structured Auckland Storm side that have led to their 2 tries. And we see kick down to Manawatū. Manawatū hammer that back downfield, and Auckland decide it's time to have a run. And a nice run across field, but going forwards at the same time. Finds the wing, Scott. Scott brings it down. Some nice play there. Singh and Scott seem to be linking well. Of course, some dangerous ball runners here. Oh, look at that! Through the gap, what a run! from one prop to another. Tunu to Tawhaiano, entertainment aplenty. Fireworks, what a run from the loose head prop. Do not see that every day of the week. Unfortunately, though, for Auckland, they are unable to hold on to it. Some strong defence, and Manawatū have slammed that down. Using the wind, will it hold up for them? And looks like it's gone to the dead ball line, but Auckland decided good game's a fast game, and they are getting on with it. Sing, met a strong tackle, some real pressure here. Manawatū over the ruck, but the referee's got her arm up, and it will be an Auckland penalty. It is all go. Wow, what a mouth-watering one. Frenetic speed this game is being played at. Both teams have not been afraid to run the ball and chance their arms, and it is absolutely tremendous to see. Once again, Manawatū having a real crack at look at trying to fight their way back in to lead the scorecard at this point, finding themselves down 14 playing 5. But 3 really good tries here inside the first 35 minutes of this one. And both teams look absolutely exhausted and just want to catch their collective breath before the ball goes into the scrum. And one of the great runs before from, of course, Celia Marie Po Tawhaiano. Not often you'll see a prop running 30, 40 metres. That's what we live to see. And now Auckland shifting the ball wide. Here's a real chance here for Auckland. Going wide and doing really well. Papali'i met in a nice tackle. Some beautiful interlinking play with her winger, and suddenly Auckland Storm down towards the halfway line. It is the number 8 Moi Moi with the ball in hand. Auckland still with it, trapped at the back, and it will be a penalty. 23 has come onto the field for number 11, the left winger for a HIA. Just to give you an idea of the replacement, so it's the Auckland left wing who has come off, debuting Kane Maiova, and number 23 has come on, CJ Bichelle. I'll keep you updated with any substitutions and that do come on to the field today. Nice drive here from Auckland, took that off the back really nicely. Still with it, trapped at the back. Some nice work here from Auckland. Still got it. Really nice ball retention there. It was a crisp line out, take and drive, and off the back of it, they've won a penalty. I'll be really happy with how things have worked out here, the Auckland side. And a chance to put this one into touch. And another attacking play. Some nice turnaround. They're under some serious pressure from the Manawatū side. But now with the ball in hand, just playing smart, sensible rugby that we have seen from them, using their forwards. Chance here for Auckland. Real opportunity off this line out. Christo Taufua will be sending this one in for the Auckland side. And they go to the front jumper, really nicely done to Brown. Auckland with the ball, safely trapped at the back. And goes down, so they will take it off the back of the ruck, and they move it out to the backs. Mete strong. Mete stands up beautifully, takes it back to Papali'i. Slow things down there, and it's become a ruck. Mete off the back of it, looks to finding the tight-headed Tunu. Inches away here, Auckland. Lovely inside ball we saw from Blackwater, and the pick and go here. Auckland towards the try line, and a critical penalty as we see the Cyclone players showing plenty of excitement, and that is off the back of some sensational defence And once again, we've seen it all game. The fast penalty, pick and go. Here we go. Nice run there from Sturmey. It was Winiata that got her the ball. And yeah, that kick did not go to play. Go to plan. Certainly went in play, but not quite going to plan. But Manawatū will still have the ball. But I think they were hoping to really punch that down and use a win and put some pressure on the Auckland side. But some tremendous defence we saw there from Taylor off the back of that ruck, which they were coming in very strongly at Tunu. Some great running from Moi. But Manawatū doing enough defensively, and Taylor takes the line out really nicely. Now they go wide to the back line, Sturmey. They use the midfield. Oh, that's wonderful. Here they come, the cyclone. Brilliant play, Winiata. Sanika Winiata finds her winger, Doyle. Doyle holds it up nicely. Manawatū got it trapped at the back. And unfortunately, a little knock on there. Seen by referee Urata. Home crowd not happy. And a chance goes back in there for the Manawatū Cyclones, who have been nothing short of dangerous when they've used these wide channels. The wide lanes here at the Central Energy Trust Stadium have not been afraid to run the ball. Tight one here, 14 playing 5. Round 4, 3 Auckland playing 4 Manawatū. Points are plenty up for grabs here. Bonus points, win, for and against. All to play for, just as we border on halfway. And I should say, I beg your pardon, border on half time. Around 40 out, it will be the Auckland loose head and feed. Big scrum needed here. Both teams, Manawatū, look to attack it, and they do attack it, but unable to do enough. Auckland managed to hold on. Nankivell finds Mete. Screaming for it, Eramia. Now they go to Nankivell. Papali'i. Moi with it. Referee saying knock on advantage, Auckland ball. It's a lovely run from Moi. So one last chance here for Auckland as we border on the stroke of half time. They move it wide. Beautiful shifting through the hands. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how it's done. Take note, wonderful play here from Brown. Brown down the wide channels, Auckland still with the ball. Big counter-attack from the Manawatū Cyclones team, but Auckland still with it and a chance here to move it. 40 minutes up, so time almost up on the clock. And of course we've seen Bushell come in. Papali'i fires off a pass. Basson! Oh, very unfortunate. They are unable to find the hands of Singh. A real chance goes, well, somewhat big in there for the Auckland team, who have not stopped all game. And we find ourselves on half-time. It has been helter-skelter rugby. Talent aplenty across the park. Donny Bell bringing you this one. It has been a very exciting first half. And half-time here at the Central Energy Trust Stadium in Palmerston North. It's Auckland Storm leading your home Manawatū Cyclone side 14-5. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.
Bunnings knows the important role local rugby clubs play in bringing communities together. For the past 5 years, we have worked shoulder to shoulder with clubs from across the country, contributing over $1.5 million of Bunnings products and materials for facility upgrades. We are proud to help grow the game we love.
Kia ora e te whānau. Thank you for joining us for the second half. Of course, plenty of action so far here in the Bunnings Warehouse Farah Palmer Cup Premiership. 3 wonderful tries, of course, 2 scored by Auckland and 1 from the Manawatū Cyclones. A couple of heavyweights have been out here going hammer and tongs. Real head-to-head battles across the park, and this second half should be extremely exciting. Should bring us fireworks aplenty here at the Central Energy Trust Stadium in windy Palmerston North. Windy but a beautiful day. Spirits high, morale's up. Get yourselves strapped in, ladies and gentlemen. Second half action about to get underway as we see the home side, Manawatū, led back onto the field by the inspirational number 8 captain, Kahurangi Sturmey. Of course, both Sturmeys have been fantastic. Rangi Marie, the 10, captain and vice-captain today, and what a effort so far from that Auckland Storm forward pack. Their bull runners have been nothing short of exceptional, but players across both sides across the park have been scintillating, so they'll just be looking to keep their errors down, and we are just waiting for proceedings to get underway here. Donny Bell bringing you this one live. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. Second half action, the Farah Palmer Cup underway, and a bobbling, bouncing one. Bouncing away there for Taufua, but it is picked up by the Auckland Storm side, who settled things down, and then Heramia with a big box kick putting pressure on the Manawatū side, who have come up with the ball, and it is a tremendous run from Manawatū. Getting their side, the home team on the front foot, and they shifted wide, some nice hands. Winiata finds her winger. Playall, of course we've seen already 1 try from Playall, the winger, who scored Manawatū's try. Nice inside play here. Sturmey now decides to move it wide. Cyclones with it. Strong run here. Manawatū past the 22-metre line. Ball in hand. Danger here. Home team putting Auckland under serious pressure. Naruhi. It's a really nice run from Hamahona. Picks the gap and goes. Sturmey. Sturmey one to beat. Can't hold on to it. Manawatū inches away. Still an opportunity with a penalty, but what a lovely heads-up plan run from Rangi Marie Sturmey. Pushed off a would-be. Look at that, show and go, and bang! Into the line, unable to hold on to it. Some desperate defence coming from Emerson Heramia, putting enough pressure on, but a penalty out in front. So another chance here for the home side. Manawatū Cyclones really getting their running game going. And it is the tap and go that has worked oh so well for them. Lush, Paige Lush, I beg your pardon. Manawatū now with it. Lush, moving it wide to Hamahona. Thought I had the wrong name for you, we're okay. Lush, shifting wide, Winiata, beautiful hands, try! Manawatū Cyclones, over in the corner. Wonderful work try. Lovely hands from Winiata. And try scored out wide from Manawatū. And getting you a number. And it is the right winger who is over for number 2 today, Playall. Kick to come. Fireworks from Manawatū in the second half. Some wonderful counter-attacking play. Scores here. Auckland playing Manawatū 14-10, kick to come. And just to let you know, the number 11 from Auckland has failed HIA and will not be back on the field. And just getting confirmation now, we saw that try scored by the winger, getting confirmation away may very well have been Wikatoria Doyle, who has gone over in the corner, so the opposite winger. Getting confirmation now that it is the number 11 of Manawatū. So congratulations, Wikatoria Doyle, as we see a couple of substitutions coming on in 17 and 18 for the Auckland side. So it will be Cheyenne Tuifale and number 18, Manaia Prescott, who has come on. So Tuifale and Manaia Prescott in 17 and 18 for the Auckland side. For Po Tawhaono and Eldora Utunu. Their days are done. Great honest games from the front row, and well done. Congratulations once again to the try scorer, Wakatoria Doyle. We see a nice run here from Manawatū. So unsuccessful conversion attempt. And Manawatū with their hands on the ball, looking to run it out from their own 22-metre line. So back in their prowess, and that is a really nice run, but a beautiful rip and one-on-one steal. And the Auckland Storm have now got it. Basson putting serious pressure on up to the 22-metre line. It's a wonderful piece of play, just ripping the ball off the Manawatū Cyclones player. As we see Mete, she's been great, Holly Ray Mete, all game, and now some big pressure. Auckland Storm looking to hit back. And it is Prescott who has a run. Blackwell once again, red like an absolute book, crunching tackle made there on Brown. Some strong defence, but Auckland still with the ball here inside the 22-metre line. Some big attacking play, or serious attacking play I should say. Taufua now with it, and Auckland will get a penalty. And referee Urata just slowing things down here. And we've talked about the two props that have come off. Have had really honest games for the Auckland side. And the Manawatū wings. Two try scorers today for Manawatū, and we'll come back and talk to you, of course, about the tries that Auckland have scored. But in the meantime, it will be a penalty with Auckland hot on attack. 22 metres out. And Auckland are going to put this one into touch, and will look to get their line-out drive going, I'm sure. Or work a play off the back, off the line-out. Nankivell puts that one into the touchline. Here we go, Taufua. She'll want to nail this. And they come up with it. Not the greatest line out in the world, yet effective enough. They've still got the ball. Tufale heading towards the try line. Inches away. Some run there from Auckland. Auckland still with it, inches away. Referee having a real good look at this one. Auckland centimetres away, the pick and go. Now they shift. They go out one number, and a massive tackle made on Tangiao Misapeka. Red like a book. Auckland now moving it. Decides to shift it one way. Nankivell decides to bring it back. Blackwell. Now they go wide. Papali'i. Wide ball. Scott. Sarona Scott. Taking some nice defence here from Manawatū, but Auckland continue to be relentless with their attacking play. Christo Taufua. Desperate defence here. Referee's got her arm up for a penalty. Auckland with the advantage. Moi Moi. Still with it, Auckland. Now they shift it wide. Brown. And they go out in 23. Unfortunately, CJ Michelle unable to hold on to it, but we will come back right the way across to the far right-hand side of the field here at the Central Energy Trust Stadium. And it will be a penalty to the Auckland Storm side, who have been relentless, certainly using their bench. Tufale, Prescott. Plenty of energy in their tanks, and they've ran the ball really well. Beavering away here, the Auckland Storm side, with some relentless attacking play. They've really punished the Manawatū team when they've made a mistake. But defending well here, Manawatū, so some nice attack and defensive play. Really great to see, and you expect that from a couple of heavyweight sides, of course. Talked about the try scorers today. Moi Moi, Elizabeth Moi Moi, the number 8, and Taufua Basson, both loose forwards, have scored Auckland's tries today. In the 3rd minute, the Son went over. Moi Moi went over in the 11th minute. So both tries scored within the first quarter of an hour. Nankiville successful conversions on both occasions. Dana Nankiville, and the tries, of course, Priya Plail and, of course, Wikitoria Doyle. Both wingers now have scored for Manawatū, unsuccessful conversions. And we have the scrum. Here come Auckland. Some nice play here. Mete running it, taking the ball from Nankiville. And the pick and go from Basson, who will be looking for her second try this afternoon. Storm over the top. Can they get their referee calls held up? Big piece of play in the context of this game from the Manawatū Cyclone side. And rightly so, they celebrate a wonderful defensive effort. At the same time, Auckland have been simply relentless, and they won't be too disheartened. And the dropout's a short one. Not quite the exit they would have hoped for, I'm sure, for Manawatū, and a big fin coming from Singh, some strong defence, driving Auckland back in behind the 22-metre line. Now they move forward with their forward bull runners. Taufa, beautiful popping putt. Beautiful once again, the old popping passing. I was going to call it the pop passes. It is popping and passing, that's for sure. Popping it up to their outside runners. Once again, another really nice pop pass. Blackball, the captain. The experience, she's been magnificent today so far. Nice ball carrying there from Nankiville. Nankiville well and truly in control. Running behind what's been a fairly Rolls-Royce-like forward pack so far from Auckland. Pulling the purse strings has been Dana Nankiville. Blackball looking for that at the back of the ruck. Slowed down some strong Manawatū defences. Kept them in this one, of course. 14 playing 10 in round 4 of this Farah Palmer Cup game. Taufa on this occasion unable to hold on to it. Knocks the ball on for Auckland. And it will be a Manawatū loose head and feet. And you can really hear the home crowd here in Palmerston North, windy or not. They are really coming into this game now that Manawatū have scored 2 unanswered tries and just 4 points behind Auckland, and a couple of substitutions about to come onto the field. So some fresh legs, we'll update you very shortly with those, and not a bad time. Fitness will well and truly come into this one, I'm sure. The amount of frenetic running we have seen. So it's 22 who has come on for Manawatū. So Kyra Mete Ranata has come on, and Leah Bruff's day has done in the 12 jumper. And scrums gone down. We've seen a few collapsed scrums today, not always easy to nail. Appreciate your patience as we navigate these scrums. And great you viewers can join us for what has been a very entertaining, exciting, fairly fluent game of rugby. But of course we're going to have the odd collapsed scrum. Pretty efficient sides out there today. High quality rugby, some pressure from Auckland. Manawatū do enough. Nicely done there. For a beautiful play from Lush to Sturmy. Manawatū with a penalty, so they'll have a go here. Lush down the sideline. It's a nice play there from Rakato. We'll come back for the penalty. They've been good today, the locks. Taylor and Rakato for the home side. And just as ultra impressive, their opposing players, of course, Eloise Blackball, who can't stay out of the game, and Charlie Tangeho Mesapeka. So line out some nice meterage made here from the Manawatū Cyclone side. And it will be Eleanor February throwing this one in. 55 metres out from the try line for Manawatū. Taken down by Taylor. Peeling off the back of the radar, not Stanley. Stanley still going wonderful, trying to find support. Finds a support runner, here come Manawatū. And unfortunately, I'll tell you what, Sturmy, the captain, will be disappointed there, because that was a sensational run from her. really putting her side on the front foot, and not all is lost. Not all is lost. They're down the right end of the field. They'll just be a little bit disappointed, I'm sure, the captain, with just some of the handling, just not quite going to hand on a hot attacking opportunity. Will not dishearten them all too much though. 14-10. And they'll look to put some serious heat on the Auckland side. And credit to the Auckland Storm side as well. Getting up in the faces, defending stoutly. But they looked in real grief there when Kahurangi Sturmey sped off the back of that scrum. One of the star players, of course, off this Farah Palmer Cup competition. And we'll reset the scrum. Bit of chat going on out there between the Auckland team, just forwards talking to the halfback about the plan of the scrum. Plenty of advice, I'm sure. Always advice to be offered out there on the footy field, which is never a bad thing. Crisp, sunny day here. The rain has not turned up. Bit of cloud around, but still a beautiful day of around 14 degrees here, of course, in the windmill city of Palmerston North. They're lightly calling it a city. Should call it a town more than anything. Nice defence here from Manawatū. Always had a good time. Went up watching rugby in Palmerston North, and a big penalty for Auckland to win here. A rugby mad town. I'm sure the Storm are enjoying their visit down here. Certainly are currently on the scoreboard. Leading 14-10. And the referee just going to have a little bit of a chat here to number 22. Could be in a bit of trouble here for Manawatū, who's just come on just after half-time. Mete Ranata, who has been yellow carded. I'll be very disappointed with that for a high shot. So Kaira Mete Ranata comes off the field, and a little bit more work to do now. The Cyclones are down to 14 with that high shot and yellow card, and a nice attacking opportunity up here on halfway. It's a great kick from the Auckland side. Nankivell putting her team downfield. And another substitution being made. And a huge cheer from the home side, which is what we love to see. We'll update you with that substitution. So 20's come on for 8, so Elizabeth Mormoy's gone off for Auckland. Number 20, Amarante Satiti has come on. And also number 20 has come on for Manawatū on debut. Male Celia, Jessie Male Celia, congratulations on debut here for the Manawatū side. Strong run here from Basson. Oh, beautiful pass from Basson to Mete. Open side, finding the centre, back to the open side. Wonderful interplay and work from Basson and Mete. Great to see. Now the lock, Tangiao Misipeka. And Blackwell had a nice run in that play as well. Once again, it's Mete. Papali'i spinning it wide. Can Auckland hold on to it? Yes, they've tidied up well. Real danger here. Auckland down the sideline. Scott running onto that at a rate of knots is Satiti, putting the away side on the front foot. Here come Auckland. Nankivell still with it. Some lovely play here from the Auckland side. Blackwell runs straight, runs hard over the game line. Real chance here for the Auckland Storm. Satiti with the ball. One off runners doing the job here for Auckland. The halfback is across and over. Iramia, try Auckland Storm. Beautiful work, some lovely heads up. Individual play to finish things off. Emerson Iramia. And the Auckland Storm stretch their lead as we look on the replay. Wonderful work here from Blackwell, taking it up straight and hard. The captain, Satiti, adding some impact. Nice run, one off running, pick and go, and then just pure strength, determination and desire. Emerson, Eramia over, Auckland Storm over, try. 19 playing 10 here. 58 minutes gone in round 4 of this Farah Cup action. '23 has come on, just to let you know as well, as we see a successful conversion attempt. Auckland pulling away really nicely here. Still game on, but definitely advantage Auckland Storm, leading this one after 59 minutes. 21 the away side, taking the lead. I beg your pardon, retaining the lead over the Manawatū Cyclones, 21-10. And Tiana Rolls has come on to the field. Number 23, she has come on for number 14, Priya Playo, who's had a strong game. And we've seen the debutant has, of course, come on, and it was Rakatau who came off for the debutant Malay Cilia. Jessie Malay Cilia. So very special occasion for her as we see Auckland retaining the ball nicely and now pumping that downfield as Nankivell putting some serious pressure on the Manawatū side. Of course, the experience, policewoman herself, Salika Winiata, we know how dangerous she is. What a beautiful step. Look at that wonderful glide up towards the 22-metre line, using every little piece of her experience and rugby nous. We see Manawatū are not going to die wondering. Big shift we've seen today from Ruby Naruhi, still on the field and still running the ball hard. Love to see it from a prop forward. And a really nice carry here from Manawatū. She carried well today, Windsor. Jacinda Windsor. Still with it, Manawatū. Got a bit of work to do though, still inside their 22-metre line. And their captain looks to get him on the front foot, Kaharangi Sturmy. Here goes Lush! Lush! Beautiful run, beats one, almost beats another, held on to by Auckland. And it's gone backwards, a little untidy, but the referee says it is a Manawatū penalty. And Paige Lush has been exceptional today. And here's another one who's been exceptional, Kaharangi Sturmy. Go forward from the captain, and once again, just unable to hang on to it there. They'll be disappointed, the Cyclones. It wasn't an easy pickup for Nano Tavake, and just unable to hold on to it. And some wonderful encouragement from the captain. Another substitution, Eleanor Febray. Coming off the field, she's had an honest game. And number 16 has come on in Holly Powell for the Manawatū side. Subs are plenty coming on now. Of course, fresh legs. So loose head and feeding, another chance for Auckland, who have been clinical when they've needed to be today. Eremia, a very, very dangerous side who are well and truly a major premiership threat. That's a nice run from Holly May Mete. Still with it here, Auckland. Eremia, nice play, Nankivell. Auckland with it, looking safe. Up the guts, go forward. Wonderful run through the middle. Unfortunately, though, I talked about it a little earlier, the attacking play around the ruck from Manawatū's been exceptional. And that is just really, really smart. Eyes up, heads up, knowing the game play from Sturmy, winning her side a penalty with the Auckland Storm side not being back 10 metres. So here come the Cyclones, up to halfway. Inching a few extra metres. Oh, lovely pass there. How's that from Lush? Here come the Cyclones, galloping down the sideline, wouldn't it be? To the 22. Here we go. Manawatū over for the try. Pandemonium here at the Central Energy Trust Stadium in Palmerston North. Look out, one of the tries of the season. And certainly one of the tries of today. Here we can see on the replay, how's that ball, and just pure pace, energy, excitement and determination. And it is, of course, Rangi Marie Sturmey, who is over for her Manawatū side. And kick to come, and we're going the old school way here into this westerly. Salika Winiata has got one of her teammates holding the ball down against the tee. We do not want to have the ball blow away in this wind. And I'll talk you through a couple of subs in a minute, but I'll get my breath back first. Slotted it, game on here. I hope you are strapped in and enjoying this one, ladies and gentlemen. We are well and truly getting it all down here in round 4 of the Farah Palmer Cup here in Palmerston North. One of the tries of the season so far. Now we have subs aplenty coming on. So for Auckland, Ruby Tangulu has come on in 16, and a big game for Christo Taufua, who is off. 19 has come on. Samaria Kaipo is on, and number 6, Dajian Brown has come off. So Kaipo has come on. We've talked about the wonderful try scored by Sturmey, Rangi Marie Sturmey. Great individual effort. And Manawatū sub 21 has come on. Tuala for number 9. As we say, let's get back to the action here. I've had to read about 1 million substitutions. Here we go, Sturmey! Sturmey gassing it to the 22-metre line, needs support. Strong defence here from Auckland. They need to get this ball out quick. Here the Cyclones, it's some beautiful play. Went through 3 or 4 sets of hands. Referee with a penalty advantage. Real chance here in this game for Manawatū. Auckland, some just real eyes up, intelligent defence. We saw from them holding Manawatū out. Unfortunate for them, they have given away a penalty, and it will be a yellow card. So number 20 on the blue side. Of course, the blue and white of Auckland. Satiti's gone off. Don't have time to talk about it, though, because it is game on here. Brilliant run here. The tight forwards of Manawatū taking it up. Inches away from the try line here, the Cyclones. But it is Satiti who has been yellow carded, reaches over try. Manawatū, how's that for an afternoon of entertainment? What a comeback. It's game on here at Palmerston North. We'll give you the try scorer's name very shortly. And look at the salutes and smiles. The home crowd's up. We're all up. It's game on. So we see a few pick and goes. Not straying too far from the ruck, and then just heads up, eyes up, seeing the try line, and look at the excitement. Of course, Auckland, who have been nothing short of exceptional today, the Auckland Storm, and here we have the home team fighting back for the first time, taking the lead here, 22 playing 21. 65 minutes gone in this one. And unsuccessful conversion attempt on this occasion. It is Fionn Barr who has come on a few minutes earlier. We're getting through those substitutions. She came on for Paige Lush. And it is Nano for Manawatū who got over for the try, which is what we love to see. Nano Tavaki. The successful try scorer, so a point in it. Anybody's game here. And a nice run here from the Manawatū Cyclones. Using their forwards, using their outsides, using everybody. Working well as a 15, being incredibly hard to contain here. Jacinta Windsor. Really hard to put down as they come up to the halfway line. Some crisp passing. Cyclones still with the ball, holding on to it. Some real energy coming out of them. Here we go, the pick and go from Barr. Sturmey. Ooh, referee just saying that was forward. Smile on her face. Smile on the face of Urata, and we're going to have a bit of a stoppage here for injury. Both teams will be exhausted. Everything being emptied out of the tanks off these two sides. No wonder nearly both benches have been emptied. So much running in this game. Frantic stuff. Of course, the Cyclones leading Auckland Storm here. sitting in fourth, Manawatū. Auckland sitting in third, coming into this game. Both well and truly in this premiership race. Of course, Auckland Storm haven't lost a game. They're 2 from 2, coming off a 104-30 win over the Bay of Plenty Volcanics. And of course, Manawatū played 3-1-2. Maybe not, of course, to all of you, but some of you will know they've had a great run. 73-5 win last week over the Hawke's Bay Tui. This game is much tighter. Two very, very serious heavyweight sides competing out there today. It was always going to be a tight scoreline. Still anyone's game. Auckland Storm, they certainly won't give up. They have sent the benchmark throughout this game, and for the first time find themselves trailing to the home side. Some of their players have been nothing short of exceptional today. Eremia and Nankivell, their pivots. Besson, the open side. Blackwell, the captain, just to name a few. And Manawatū showing just how dangerous they are at any moment of the game. Some of their impact well and truly making a difference as well. Eremia to Nankivell. Nankivell puts boot to ball, decides they're going to play down this end of the field. That is a kick and a half. Winiata has done really well. She's under some serious pressure here, though. That is huge defence, and she's carried it back. A real opportunity here for the Auckland Storm side. That is tremendous defence. Heads up play. Winiata under some serious pressure with that kick. Not a lot she could do. And unfortunately for her, taken backwards and behind her own goal line as we see some more substitutions coming onto the field for these two sides. Of course, Auckland still with a yellow card. I'm sure due back any minute. 17 and 18 coming on. Trise Mawhaleo and Waimari Rauhina have come on. Mawhaleo and Rauhina on for the Manawatū side. Close to a fully empty bench here, and it is both Tavake and Naruhi. Nano Tavake and Ruby Naruhi, who have been exceptional starting props from Manawatū. Good honest shifts from both of them have come off, and a real chance here for the Auckland Storm, who've shown how good they are when they are close to the line at punishing this Manawatū side with points. Even if two of those tries were in the first quarter of an hour of the game. Manawatū have defended well, but Auckland are one of those sides that are never fully put away. So some work to be done here. 22 playing 21. Oh, some big pressure has forced an error. How is that for a scrum from the home side? The Cyclones. Me, oh my, look at that scrum. What pressure was eluded there. Wow. 10 metres out, suddenly Auckland unable to hold on to it. So made it really tricky for Eremia trying to take that ball. Emerson Eremia off the back. Purely down to scrum pressure from the home side, and it will be the Manawatū's loose end and feed. 70 gone here. Pops the ball in. Bar. Spins it. And Manawatū run off the back of Sturmey. We know how good she is. Rangi Marie Sturmey. And straightens there nicely, Windsor. Still with the balls. Auckland looking to get up in the faces of this Manawatū Cyclone side, who's still with it, and run out towards the 22 metre line. Sturmey, the captain, met in a strong tackle. Just driven back ever so slightly. Was Kahurangi Sturmey. Bar. Sturmey. And they look to use the wide channels, the wide lane. Here we go, here's the Cyclones lighting it up. What a break here, strong tackle made by Singh. But what a run here from Rolls here, and the Cyclones still with the ball, they juggle it. One of the pop passes, dangerous. Cannot be contained, Hamahana. Sturmey. Now they shift it. Manawatū, oh, the big day Aggie from Rolls. Rolls, can she stay in? Unfortunately not. Look to tuck it back to Holly Powell, who's been great since she came on. But they do have the penalty, the Manawatū Cyclones. A big fend, and we've just got a little bit of concern over on that far left-hand side of the field. One of the Auckland Storm players, I believe it's Singh down. I'll keep you posted here.
Now? Yeah, go on, send her on. Send her on, you go.
So, a player coming on now for Singh, the fullback. Just seeing what number it is coming on. 21. Alia Tuala coming on to the field. Just wait for the injured player to come off, and great to see the crowd here alongside us, acknowledging strong game and of course the injured player. Prasaya Singh. And in the meantime, it's game on, 74 gone. Cyclones hot on attack here. Manawatū, the home side. Chance here for Holly Powell to find her jumper. And a chance for Manawatū to potentially put this game to bed. Some heavy defence will be needed. They'll be disappointed. Auckland very happy with that result and keeps them well and truly in the hunt in this round 4 game. Referee there. Giving Auckland the free kick. Tenika Urata. Big run here from Auckland. Wasn't far, but it was a strong search that have certainly got them on the front foot. Nicely done from Tangiulu. Ruby Tangiulu has come on. And a wee nudge put forward there by Malatino. Sam Malatino. Down they go to Winiata. Winiata looking to get on and use her sheer speed. Salika Winiata finds her outside runner. Of course, it is Rangi Marie Sturmey. Here we go, galloping down the side. Beautiful work, beautiful balance. Touchdown, she's still in now, the 23 into the touchline, but some run, wow. Tiana Rolls. Unbelievable, she's got me coughing after that. Some run. Exciting play. Winiata, Sturmey, Rolls. Linking well and getting their side well within their own half. So Auckland have got to work it out from 45 metres out. Tangulu looks to find her front jumper, can't do so on this occasion. So the Cyclones with a real chance to close this one out in the dying stages. Can they do it? 22 playing 21. Some game we've witnessed today. Great, you can all join us. It's been absolutely fantastic to bring you this one. And just waiting here, referee's coming back. We're coming way back over here. Way back over to the other side of the field. And it will be a Manawatū Cyclones put into the scrum, loose head and feed. And some big work required here from both forward packs. Manawatū looking to hold things tight in the scrum, and of course Auckland Storm will be, I'm sure, pushing till their hearts are, you know, fully content here, looking to disrupt things. Have to look to make something happen here. The Auckland side now trailing by a point. Auckland Storm. But that is a really, really strong scrum from the home Manawatū side. Sturmey finds a runner. Cuts back inside here, Manawatū. Very nicely done. Still with the ball here, Manawatū. What's the referee saying? No. Opportunity now for Auckland. Unable to hold on to it, the Cyclones. And referee just having a little bit of a chat, some nice attacking play at the ruck, and Auckland. Perhaps one final opportunity in this. 78 gone. And unfortunately for Manawatū, they've tried to keep it in. They've done everything they wanted to they've done everything right, except for being able to knock that backwards. Don't blame them for attempting to keep the ball and to get the ball, unfortunately knocking it forward, which will now mean instead of a scrum, I beg your pardon, instead of a line out, it will be a scrum. Auckland, 25 metres out from the try line. Great opportunity for them, finding themselves just a point down. Everything to play for. Still a bit of time here on the clock. Just had a slight adjustment here in terms of the clock and timing, so it might be slightly more time than we envisaged. We in fact envisaged in this game, but in the meantime, here come the Storm. Lovely attacking play through the middle. Scott, who has not stopped running all day. Here's a chance here. Nice tackle had to be made on Bushell. CJ Bushell. Still with it, Satiti. Lovely run. Auckland Storm. Some beautiful heads up. Bull running, pick and go play from them. Holly Ray Mete. Now again, Satiti. Cannot take her hands off the ball. Wants to be in everything. Tuila. Satiti again, some strong defence from the Cyclones. Still with the ball here, Auckland. Hot on attack. Shifting it wide. Opportunity here for Auckland. Having a go, Scott. Towards the try line. Tucks it back in. Nice play, Taipo. Metres away here, the Auckland Storm side. Some serious defence needed here from Manawatū. Auckland look for runners. Big run here, Prescott, metres away. Auckland heading towards the try line. Big pressure coming at them all from the Cyclones. Blackwell with it. Chance here. The show and go, Nankerville. Still with it, Auckland. Building phases, now they shift it. Taufa. Held up with some strong defence, still with it, the Storm, the pick and go. And it is a knock-on. Cyclones ball, huge play. Massive play in the context here. Auckland Storm looking red hot.
Sending on a sub for 6.
Their runners have been simply magnificent. Eyes up, footy, pick and goes, badgering away at this Manawatū side, inching closer to the try line. Unfortunately for them, could not get it over the line. Tremendous defence from this Manawatū Cyclones, who have shown so much heart in this game. They simply refused to give it away. They fought their way back into it and hold a very, very narrow lead here. 22 playing 21. So 19 is coming off. A few substitutions here, we're just working through. Keep you updated as we know the benches have all been but emptied now. So big scrum here under some serious pressure. The Manawatū Cyclones 5 metres out. And Sturmey's just taking her time. Karangi Sturmey comes off the back, the captain, and plays it smart and just simply holds on to it. And that's a bullocking run. Runs about 10 metres forward for her Cyclones team. Still Manawatū runner. Using one-off runners here, edging up towards the 22 metre line. Will they look to continue to run the ball and hold on to it? So one-off runners as we see now, Holly Powell. Bar. Once again, of course, Sturmey, some serious defence coming in from Auckland Storm, who are attacking every single ruck they can to try and steal the ball back, which would give them one last crack at this game. But here the Cyclones, the home side, who have been simply exceptional in the second half. Still with it. Bar. Oh. Sturmey's done. Karangi Sturmey, the captain, number 8's done really well to hold on to that. And still with it here. Intelligent play here from Manawatū, just holding on to the ball, looking to wind this clock. 80 minutes up on the clock. What have we got here? The Cyclones have the ball trapped at the back. It is Fijion Bar. Moves it to Winiana. It's full time. Game over here. What a game we've witnessed. Unbelievable. Unbelievable is the only way to describe this. A monumental comeback from the home side. The Manawatū Cyclones. Absolute scenes down here at the Central Energy Trust Stadium in Palmerston North. Very, very clever rugby we have seen in the last minute and a half, 90 seconds. Manawatū just not showing Auckland Storm the ball, and Auckland Storm have been nothing short of exceptional. What a contest this has been. We've seen it all today. 4 tries to 3. Manawatū taking this one 22 points to 21, showing incredible fight back to take this one over the Auckland Storm and lift them up in the FPC Premiership. And we will bring you the highlights very shortly in this one. It's the Manawatū Cyclones here, 22 over the Auckland Storm 21. Donnie Bell bringing this one. I have thoroughly enjoyed walking you through what has been a magnificent game, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just going to take you through the highlights here. Wonderful work from just a great individual try there for Taufa Basson, showing the big don't argue, the big fend, straightening nicely and scoring the opening try, putting Auckland into the game. Some tremendous defence there from Auckland, stopping what looked like a certain Manawatū try, and then just some wonderful straightening, beautiful pop pass, from, of course, the captain Eloise Blackwell finding Elizabeth Moimoy, the number 8, 2 tries within 11 minutes. Then the Auckland Storm with another opportunity. Scott getting real close and some tremendous defence from Winiata, holding her out. And then just a wonderful individual try there, Priya Plail. Manawatū's opening try of the game, and then the wonderful straighten here. Some incredible defence from Eremia, stopping what looked like a certain Rangi Marie Sturmic try. Then Manawatū shifting it wide, wonderful hands shown there. Of course, we saw from both Bruff and Winiata, and it was Wikitoria Doyle scoring that try, and then one of the tries of the season that we saw, Rangi Marie Sturmi. We only got a quick look at that. Hopefully we'll get another chance. And then a lovely individual power and prowess off the back of some running there. Emerson Eremia scoring. And here it is. We come back to what is one of the tries of the season. Just beautiful hands, beautiful straightening running. And it was a try that proved absolutely critical to Rangi Marie Sturmi. First 5, one of the star players of the Manawatū side. And just look at this run, look at the hands. Some second half fight back, they were never out of it, of course. Here we go, Kaharangi Sturmi. As we see, just some of the highlights. We're not just showing the tries, just some of the really enterprising running rugby in the final try of the game. Bang! Just lower than a snake's belly, over they went. Keeping low and getting the ball over the try line there. The final try of the game. And Auckland Storm have been nothing short of exceptional. Nobody deserved to lose this round 4 of the Bunnings Warehouse Farah Palmer Cup Premiership game. But it is the home side Manawatū lighting up the Central Energy Trust Stadium here in Palmerston North. In what has been one of the games, I'm sure, of the round. Of course, a double header still to come in our 4:30 game to come today. But for now, 22 playing 21, and I will just give you just a little bit of an idea, if we can bring it up here, just a little bit of an idea of where the points stand before we take off from, of course, Palmerston North. So Tasman and Otago still to come. But that should have lifted Manawatū into second place, and Auckland with a bonus point into third place. Just having a little bit of an issue trying to bring up the table, but we might be able to have the team bring it up. But for now, Manawatū and Auckland, their premiership hopes are both well and truly alive. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Manawatū leapfrog up the Premiership ladder, beating Auckland Storm here at the Central Energy Trust Stadium in round 4 of this Farah Palmer Cup. I'm Donnie Bell. It has been an absolute pleasure to bring you this entertaining game. And for now, that's it. Enjoy the rest of your afternoons. Ngā mihi.